have a family favorite.
It's also one of our area's favorite meats, pork, and today we make pigs in a blanket, but in a way that you may have never, ever tried it before. Let's head into the kitchens of Scott Community College. We're going to like this one. It's Chef Brad Scott.
Hi, Chef Brad Scott from the kitchens of Scott Community College. We're always looking for new ways to serve pork. Well, I've got a great one that my mom taught me years ago. Let's get started. I've got a piece of center cut pork loin that I'm just going to trim out a little bit. Take the fat off. I'm going to take out a little frustration with my meat mallet, and I'm going to pound this. We're going to get this nice and thin. All right. We've got a nice hot fire going. I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of chef's butter. I've got about a cup of Italian sausage. There's the ×2. And we got the sizzle. We're just going to get this butter nice and flavorful. To this, I'm going to add about a cup of cut up mushrooms, a 1/4 cup of diced onion, and a 1.5 cups of stovetop stuffing. You know I love my stuffing. We're going to let this cook down a little bit. Let that sausage get nice and cooked. While this is cooking, I'm going to season my meat. Remember the broadcast, a little pepper, a little garlic, and I'm not going to salt it because our stock has quite a bit of sodium in it. So I'm going to add about a 1/2 cup of chicken stock right to the saute. And we're going to let this cool a little bit. Let the bread absorb the liquid, probably about 5 minutes. Now she's done. You want it nice and wet. We're going to add this to the top end of our pork. And we're going to get a nice little roll out of it. All right, so we're going to truss this now, which just means tie it up. Nice and firm. Going to season the outside. Again, pepper and our garlic. And we're going back to the stove. I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of chef's butter, and we're going to get that good and hot. All right, this will give it a nice sear. There's the sizzle. About 2 to 3 minutes on each side. We're going to sear this in the pan, and we're going to finish it in the oven. All right, we've got the sear all the way around, all sides. We're going to go to the oven for about 15 minutes at 350. You know, I like to serve this dish with some mashed potatoes and some green beans and then a little sauce. I think we're done. I like to use a nice mushroom sauce, but you can use cream of mushroom soup as well. Let's put this on the plate. I'm going to finish with our sauce. And we've got pork ×2, pigs in a blanket, Quad City style.